Okay, I think we're live. We are live, right? Yeah. Okay, I think we're live. Yep, we are live. We're good. Okay, so it has been a little bit, but we are back in the game here. I decided I do want to do something uh, slightly different, where um, rather than doing a continuation of uh, old campaigns like I've been doing so far. I wanted to start something new and a little bit different in that this is weirdly positioned. Sorry, random tangent. Okay. Okay. Um, but yeah, wanted to start something new. Basically, the approach that I want to go for here is to play in observer mode, which is basically as a spectator. And the reason for this is that in the past, and especially with the way the last campaign was set up, um, it was really focused a lot on my own face. Let's be honest. Um, there's a lot of attention going to just the one side, and I didn't really like that. So this way, I can kind of split it between all the different new empires. No, this isn't going to be all of them as well. Uh, there's going to be more still coming in, just because there's going to be new portraits to add. I'm hoping to add some more factions, but just at the state that it's in now, I just don't have enough portraits ready to make all of them a thing. It's really the major issue at the moment. But with that out of the way, I think we will fire up the rocket coach and let's get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rocket coach engage. All right. Okay, so a little bit of behind the scenes going on here, but we will show you a little bit how to do this, and it's actually really straightforward. Observe, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Oh yeah, it's the actually, you know what? I can kind of demonstrate in this here. Okay, so you know the tilde key, the this one, the wavy dash, basically, and then it's the you press the button that goes along with that, the oddly shaped apostrophe, and that brings up the menu there. And then yeah, observe is all the command that you need. And then we have all of these guys, and yeah. Okay, so you know, I'm going to I don't really have a I'm gonna hide the window for a minute here because there's kind of spoilery sort of things that will be visible. So yeah, getting that sort of tucked away. Okay, we are good. Okay. So I think we can kick on time, and we don't really have to worry about missing much because we're not in really control of anything really. I suppose it would make. That's right. This shifts by the power of the Empire, so I can't really go in any order. I will start here. Might as well. So we are in the. This will hopefully be a pretty quick overview because again, it's already been covered. The warming oven system of the Order of the Rocket Couch. And yeah, just checking on some other stuff. Yeah, which apparently is already doing the worst. Oh no, doing a little bit. But it's still really early. Yeah. We'll slow that down a bit so we don't miss too much, at least for right now. Early game, you can sort of miss out on some stuff. Yeah, so we looks like Weenie Earth has started expanding, started looking around at least, exploring ocean worlds, tropical world, tundra world. What did I forget what they have for a world preference. That's unrelated, don't worry about that. Now there is some modded stuff in this one, just like in the last one. In this case, it is the Acumen Civic, meaning that they have these guys later in the game will have a lot more options for terraforming. Basically, a lot more planets will pop up, and you'll be able to terraform them once you have the right technology unlocked. Yeah, for beyond that, it's a science director, which means really technologically focused, more or less corporate-ish. Actually, yeah, and it's actually like basically, yeah, corporate and technology focused. I can come back to the origins of it, but I want to move on to someone else. Let's see. Let's see, who is the next one? That is one of ours. Chet Manley Mandate of Manly Chetmen. Yes, the Sky Potato System in the capital, or in the home world of I Hate Sand. This one, what did I give here? Luminaries. I actually don't remember what this one is. In any case, a military dictatorship. Spiritualist, authoritarian, militarist, of course. I got some slaver guilds, so that could be a fun dynamic. Let's see how we are doing out in the wider world, or wider galaxy. Okay, it looks like, yeah, we've got exploration happening here too. We've got a couple different science ships that are ready to go. This one's still, oh, there we go. Has the scientist assigned, so they're ready to set out and explore. Found a habitable world already, so that's good for them. Let's see who else is around. Bupian Union. Oh, right, yeah. Alien Menace, because I still had a one of Chet's fleet selected. All right. Yeah, we have the Derpa planet and the Merpa system. Merpa Derpa. I thought that might be fun. That is... Can I rename this? I can. Should I? She's really close to being queen, and I feel like that might be Mallory's thing, but I don't know. I don't want to speak for her there. You know, I wonder if the Holy Spirit is activated yet. Okay, so we got citizen stratocracy, and I'm going to pretend that I know what that means. A slight xenophobe, militarist, and spiritualist. So really fairly on the feisty side, and make you believe what you're supposed to believe. That sort of thing. Let's see, for civics, citizen service, so, service guarantees citizenship. Oh, and looks like they are getting traditions going already. We're already just about 2 years in, though, so I suppose that would be about the right time. Let's see, Shadow Council. I mean, I don't know if that's a surprise to anyone, to be honest. Got a cat joining me. Ugh, my co-host. But yeah, basically means that there is a secret group of people who are making all the real decisions. Of course, in this case, I'm pretty sure that would just be Mallory's other personalities. So, does it really make a difference? Up in the air. Then what do we have for the bonus one? Hallucination. Oh, this one. I think I remember vaguely vaguely remember this one when I picked it. Um, it is a fun-looking one. I haven't had a chance to see it in action though. Um, start with psionic theory. Um, rumored that some admirals have developed the ability to create illusionary duplicates from their commanding military strength. These phantasms have no physical substance. They can be used to sow confusion amongst enemy forces. So this is just all mind games, and I love it. I love it. I can't wait to see actually actually see this in action. All right, let's see how these guys are doing already. Oh wow, they're doing well. Still need to pick some traditionals though. I wonder, are they? They are working on a colony ship. They might be. I wonder if they're going to be the first ones to get a colony. Okay, now I see Blue Waffle State has crept up above Boopian Union in the ranks. Oh, that's going to be interesting. That's pretty close. Sin aliens. Oh. Okay. So yeah, looks like they might have another empire on their borders. So it's Belgium, the system of Belgium, or no, the planet of Belgium. Sorry, because waffles in the Sky Waffle system, and yeah, they are building colony ships themselves, and oh yeah, you can already see what's going on in their systems. You might have seen this when I was playing in the last one too. They have these extra defensive stations, which I can't tell if they're like actually moving or. Okay, they are kinda. Oh yeah, they are Harmony first. That's an interesting choice. But so we have a fanatic spiritualist. You know, they have the power of waffles. Compels you. And then authoritarian. The power of waffles will compel you. And we have environmentalist. So I think that's just some general bonuses or resources like food and I guess society. And then police state. So they get a little bit more stable, a little more stable civilization. And then contained. So this is where the extra stations come from. They have. Oh, I moved it. Yeah. So that's where these are coming from. Basically, it gives a lot of defensive bonuses. Okay, so I'm just going to take a second to flip through who we've already seen. to see what kind of progress everyone's made. It looks to me like I am falling behind. Rocket Couch is falling behind. Yeah. Yeah, I am badly set up, I guess. Let's see. Check in with Chet. No one's hasn't discovered anyone yet. I'm taking a few systems though. Might have. It doesn't look like there's a anything really going on just yet. Opium Union. Oh, they've got their first colony getting set up. That's good. And then Waffles, they've got their colony going. How is this going? They're making progress. This doesn't necessarily reflect who actually is on the other side of that. Just fair warning. All right, next we've got the Jacketeers. A fun one, if I do say so, and one of the other ones that was about to kick my ass. Full honesty, I don't think there was a way that I would have won that or come out of that last double war with any sort of good position. So you could consider that a forfeit if you want. Yeah, so we have the Swedish twin system, which I forget what the rationale was behind why I named it that, but that's what I decided apparently. And the home planet of the Pen. So the sort of history that I have behind this is that okay, checking on some stuff, and apparently all my windows closed down, which is great. Okay. Okay, got everything back up. Okay, so the rationale behind this is it is, well, okay, out of universe, the Jacketeers are a collection of everyone who I don't have enough portraits to make them a full faction. Something that I'm hoping is actually going to go away because I will have enough pictures to make a full faction for everyone. That'll be the ideal result. Although it'll be kind of something to be seen whether that pans out. Hopefully, though. Hopefully, I got some pretty good confidence. A lot of the portraits that I've got are close, if they're not already their own faction. And I'm dialing back on the more generic meme sort of portraits so that I can focus on the ones that are specific to people. But anyway, so in universe, the Jacketeers were once the Jacketed. They wore the jackets and then they threw them off. That's why their home world is the pen. It was a penal colony. It was a prison. And they took it for their own. And, well, let's just have a look at their civics. Distinguished Admiralty. So you earn your ranks in their military. And then slaver guilds. Because they were slaves to others, and then it's their turn to hold the rest of the galaxy accountable. Authoritarian, militarist, I don't think that's any surprise. And then they have the cataclysmic civic, the modded one. Basically, they have this habit of self-destructing their worlds. So they're sort of always on this time limit. And let's see, they don't have it on this one. Oh, they have a hell of a lot of crime. I suppose that makes sense, though. I think there's definitely more to that. No, that is unrelated. No, that's unrelated to the Cataclysm. But yeah, basically, so they have the potential to produce massive amounts of resources at the cost of self-destructing their planets. So that'll be something I'm interested to see how that plays out as well. Okay, and I'm looking at the wider galaxy. They haven't expanded too far by the looks of it, but they're starting to get around. I wonder, they don't have a colony ship going just yet. They already got armies going though.
New stuff in the situation.
Okay. Okay, so it'll be a fun dynamic.
New stuff in the situation.
They're not too far from one another. Okay, so Reg's Empire to prove that they don't have a poopy butt. Because obviously they don't. I mean, what are you talking about? That's silly. Just ridiculous. They're starting to produce some ground troops as well. So in the Peppermint system. And of course they are made in Abyss. Yep, that is directly on the nose. Yep. Just like post-it note right there. I could not have been less subtle. And I'm not going to apologize for it. But yeah, so they are doing their thing. Looks like they have a plan already. They have another good option coming up here. And then they're taking a look around, see what they have nearby.
New stuff in the
And
situation log.
yeah, they have things nearby,
New stuff in the
which
situation
hopefully is
log.
not going to cause too many problems for them. Let's see what we have to work with here. So they have pacifist and xenophile. Because I mean, I have a tendency to put a lot of xenophobe races in. They have more fun. Not that I don't want Reg to have fun, but you do need a bit of balance. Of course, these are just the templates, really. So you can shift them and change them however you need to. So civics, we've got a Shadow Council. I had forgotten about this. So yeah, maybe things are not quite as they seem. And the meritocracy. So you still can earn your position in your society. But as long as the council says it's okay. And libation. I have forgotten what this is. Mysterious being approached this empire promising great prosperity and power for a small price to pay. They accepted reluctantly, reaping the promised power and prosperity at the price of their kin. Okay, every 10 years, granting different effects for the duration of 10 years where refusal is possible. The strength of these effects depends on a special policy that dictates the number of pups sacrificed. Okay. So they sacrifice their population for a leg up. Doesn't look like they have anything going yet, but we got another 4 years before we find that out. Okay, let's see. Who's next?
New stuff in the situation
The
log.
Imperium of Japan, Australia. Yep, 20 years. Okay. So it looks like they are expanding. Oh, got a pretty good resource world over here, so that's gonna be good for them. They have a decently habitable world here. It's not especially big though. Doesn't look like they are building anything to colonize it yet though. Let's see what we've got going on in here. A closer look. Okay. Oh, that's right, because they have the gateway going on. They got the gateway and stuff that got ejected to over here, I guess. Okay. Neat. It doesn't look like they've encountered anyone yet. As a society, they are fanatic xenophobes, which I'm just going to say now, I've taken that directly from conversations with Jezza about how to run the best Stellaris empires. And authoritarian. corvée system. I had chosen there as well. Absolute right of the state to decide. So basically, you can move citizens around with little to no cost. And then slaver guilds, so you get some, slave action. And then here we have profusion warfare. So yeah. So with this, we have a bonus of that really emphasizes quantity over quality in terms of Navy, but by the looks of it, it really does emphasize the ability to crank things out. That's not just Army. That's not just Navy. That's Army as well. So yeah, that'll be fun to see in action as well. Only a mercantile. That's an odd choice. Although I could see that as an option if they're going for playing as like a what do you call it? The Marauders. A Marauder type umpire. I can see that. Let's see how that plays out. Okay. So I think I'm gonna take another look through, see how everyone is doing. First contact event pending. Okay. Okay, so they haven't quite made first contact, but they have gotten an appearance. So it looks like it is a relative of Regs. Which, yes, by the way, is definitely a thing. And they are doing very well on their traditions. In fact, they'll have their first ascension perk already. The chat looks like still exploring, but they're getting out there.
New stuff in the situation log.
This is why I said a relative of Reg's, because Reg is obviously way up here, whereas the waffles are way down here. So it's unlikely that it's Reg, but it can be someone related to them. Looks like they are getting through. Okay. We looked at chat. Yes.
New stuff in the situation log.
I was just looking at Jezza. Jezza and chat are really close to one another.
New stuff in the situation log.
Surprised they haven't encountered each other yet. Okay. That's Boopian Union has had first contact with someone. Is it... Okay. That's probably what's going on there. They're doing well too, attrition-wise. The Jacketeers have encountered their first empire. That's interesting. It's that they're the first ones. Okay, we'll come back to that.
New stuff in the situation log.
And I'm not doing well. Okay. Oh, we got another colony at least. 2 out of 5. At least we are going down Discovery, so. Dictatorship. And they have had first contact as well. Who? That's a. Well, they have seen that before. Okay, interesting. So we have the planet Milky in the Milkiest Puvum system. We have a military junta. Militarist, but also xenophile and egalitarian. Because, you know, maybe some kind of communist? I don't really know. We have environmentalist, cutthroat politics. It's a interesting combination, I suppose. That does, like, politics does help them with spying. So they'll be a little bit more aware of what everyone else is doing. Planetary shift. Empire has found a planetary phenomenon that can only be triggered at the right circumstances and turned into their advantage. Oh, okay, so they can just shift their planet size. That's kind of cool. Which is, okay, these are some kind of wildlife. Alright, and then we have Soldiers of Fortune, which I believe that is the same spoke as the Jacketeers are in. So they're making some progress. They got a colony underway, and they are getting through their traditions. I haven't really looked at anyone's tech, to be honest. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Looks like Blue Waffle State has made contact with their neighbor here, the Union of Shimmering Pearl, which, now that we've discovered them, they are relative of Regs. So to have a look at them, we've got. So okay, so how this works. Certain empires are set up, like empires are set up with certain origins. I've seen like for example, that the rocket couch and I think the Jacketeers had it too. Yeah, and Jezza. He's... Ooh, we got some kind of battle going on. Okay. Well, let's have a look at what's going on there. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. Got our first combat. Looks like it's kind of a small scale one, but still. Anyways, so they'll have in their home systems they'll have a gateway. That is one of the origins where they start with a gateway in their system. Some of them will have it's called planetary unification, which is basically they kind of have a boring startup where everyone on the planet just naturally became friends and decided to coexist in peace. And then there is the type that Reg's Empire has. And there's the type that Reg's Empire has, which is the Lost Colony, which basically means that their civilization was a branch of a larger one that sort of got lost in the colonization process, and being cut off from their larger society, they became their own faction, which is why we have Reg's Empire here, and then we have this one here. Looks like Chet's getting a expand the Ascension perk. I can do words. I wonder how long this has been going. 50 minutes, just about. Okay, decent. One thing I noticed, though, with Chet's Empire, in a previous playthrough, not one that I'd streamed, but in a previous one, I had noticed that his empire didn't really colonize anything. So hopefully that's not a bug or anything. But we'll have to see about that. Okay. Looks like Chet and Jezza are about to meet one another. blue waffle state. Here, I suppose we can turn up time now that we've kind of made introductions and everything. So you guys probably don't want to pick a fight with the Union here. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, this is going to be confusing. I can't really call them the Union because they got the Union here, and then they got Mallory's Union, the Booping Union. Oh, hang on a second.
New stuff in the situation log.
I want to see. We have no temporary modifiers. The policies. Random set of 3 positive modifiers. Wonder when this kicks in. They don't really seem to have any modifiers to them. Wait. Oh, they did. They did go to war. Oh, and they're the aggressors. Okay.
We're gonna take this, okay?
Well, if nothing else, it's the defensive stations are gonna make it a little harder for these guys. So. But are they gonna be enough is the question.
One of our stations are in trouble, eh?
Well, it doesn't look like it's something that they'd be able to take over. Making a little bit of a dent here. They took down one of their ships.
One of our stations are in trouble, eh?
Okay. Okay, made some progress. Took a system. Oh, wait a minute. These things respawn? Okay. I mean, if that's the case, then that would make things really tricky and also maybe a little broken.
We're gonna take this, okay?
Okay, anyways. So let's see. Let's check in with everyone else. So that is this poopy? Yeah. So it looks like we're gonna have a whole group of factions that are gonna come together and discover one another. Meanwhile, we've got the Jacketeers up here.
Stuff in the situation log.
Rocket Couch sort of seems to be kind of by themselves up here. The Soldiers of Fortune up here, just had to get to the south of the Jacketeers.
New stuff in the
Reg
situation log.
to the north of them. And Milky, who's sort of by themselves over here. Okay, this is kind of ridiculous. These things just respawn. I'll be honest, I didn't expect that to be a thing.
New stuff
And
in the
it's,
situation log.
if I'm being honest, kind of a little bit broken.
New stuff in the situation log.
I do kind of want to keep an eye on Fortune. Because they are going to... They're the ones that are most likely to run into
New stuff in the
these
situation
guys.
log.
Like, out of the people that haven't already, right? Okay. Oh, they must have had a pre-sapient or something. Yeah, yeah, they took over a primitive world. Which, by the way, there is a there's an update recently that expands how primitive worlds work. And honestly, I don't know that much about it.
We're gonna take this, okay?
There's more stations. wonder what kind of war this is. Subjugation. Of course, it's not like... Oh, okay. So they want to vassalize the Waffles. And the Waffles have some claims that they would like to take from their enemies. Oh? Oh wait, no, I was looking at it's fortune that I want to keep an eye on.
New stuff in the situation log. New stuff in the
I'll check
situation
in with
log.
me. I'm just hanging out. Discovering some surface pings.
New stuff in the situation log.
Oh yeah, if you play this one, get used to that sound. Hostile, as every good first contact is. The Wow Menace. Yeah, I don't really see this war going anywhere, if I'm being honest. Let's check in with everyone else. Looks like we've got first contacts going on. Yep, first contacts going on all over the place. Jagged Tears. Kind of just... Oh. Are they discovering fortune? They are. Quiet, dark. Shh. Okay.
Colony's done.
Oh. Okay, that's neat. Oh, wow.
New stuff in the situation log.
Yeah, that's a good opportunity to close off big chunks of territory.
New stuff in the situation log.
Oh, is that a first contact for Jacketeers? It is.
New stuff in the situation log.
Let's speed up time a bit. I'll check in on Milky. It's kind of just vibing up there. It's not really much to encounter. Well, maybe there is. Okay, so the start of a first contact is taking place there. I have had very little of interest happen. Fortune,
New stuff in the situation
Greg.
log.
We'll check in on this war. They made it
We're
this
gonna take
far
this,
in.
okay?
Okay. That's pretty impressive. They managed to make it that far in, but they do have some pretty angry regs on the way. Is it gonna be enough though? They're kind of trickling him in a weird way. Oh, they're not even going in. Weird. Okay, now they're starting to move. The bigger fleet is following the smaller fleet, which is weird. Oh, they're just gonna ignore the hostile station here, which honestly wouldn't be that hard to actually take back.
of our stations are in trouble, eh?
This is not going in their favor. Now, I wonder what claims they've made.
One of our stations are in trouble, eh?
Okay. Definitely doable. The Boopian Union has been made a friend. Or, you know, well, they know that they exist, at least. Pre-FTL civilization. Okay. 69. Oh, looks like the war ended. Stalemate. Got some space wildlife up here.
New stuff in the situation log. New stuff in the situation log.
Ah, I missed it and they already discovered them. Okay, well. Suppose I might as well show the Fallen Empire that these three have encountered. The Council of Dimly Lit Bald Men. The names don't quite work, right? But I mean, when you're not playing them, it doesn't really make much of a difference. So, as we can see, we've got Creaky Blinder as the ruler of the Council of Dimly Lit Bald Men. Shortly, to be succeeded yeah, by Mr. Sensible. And this is my favorite part. Look at the leaders. We have the FTFE clones acting as the governors and admirals and everyone there. And even looking at the peoples. Everyone okay, and they have various enslaved another enslaved race. And yeah, there are FDFA clones all over the place doing all sorts of jobs. And let's see, where is it? The preserve, here we go. Oh, I didn't fill out with any of the modded races. Kind of a shame. They don't. Okay, that's interesting. They don't have intel on everyone. Like they haven't met Milky's Empire or whoever's here. The warming oven. Or anyone in this area. It's interesting. I guess I just assumed that they had just automatically intel on everyone, but maybe not. Now, fun thing. So let's pick someone with a lot of population. Let's find their capital system. Because if we look hard enough, should be able to find one. Here we go. See, because they infiltrate. They infiltrate the societies. And there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, that's just a fun little thing. Jacketeers have a ton. Oh right, no, because they took over another planet with some idiot people. Yeah, so I just chose Boopian Union because it has a lot of people. But yeah, see, there's a couple of them. They're doing research. They're doing metallurgy. Let's see, who else? Oh, none here?
New stuff in the situation log.
You know, they should even be in mine. Oh, apparently not. Oh my god, this colony's fucked. In fact, you know what? Oh, it didn't take. Shame. But I guess that makes sense. Oh, that one's being colonized. Well, in any case. And if you're wondering, the other Fallen Empire here, isn't anything necessarily special. It's not modded or anything. Although I do have some ideas for adding to modded Fallen Empires. But that'll remain to be seen. And then
New stuff in the
we
situation.
have this Commonwealth of Caught Starlight. It will be waffles. The Berry Wizard League here will be the same sort of thing as what's going on with Rig, but with Milky. But added sort of bonus is that they managed to spawn right next to one another. So that could work out well, but it'll depend on how different they are to one another. But I think that's going to be the end of the thing for tonight. So I will hop off here and go be unconscious for a while. All right. Well, hope you'll have a good evening, and yeah, don't drink and rock and coach.